Hello and welcome to Bowdon Hockey Club, who've invited England Hockey TV to take a look behind the scenes. Bowdon Hockey Club is part of the Bowdon Club, which also offers cricket and squash to its members. In 2006, the club celebrated its 150th anniversary with a celebration dinner dance and a cricket match versus the MCC. The hockey pitch, squash courts and club offices cost the club $850,000. The money was raised by the club members after many years. In 2000, the pitch was laid and it's seen action from the Premier League, domestic finals, and over the Easter weekend in 2009, it will host the European Cup Winners' Cup for the women. Bowdon Hightown, of course, being England's representatives. Today, Bowdon's men's first team play against Reading, the current champions, in the Slazenger Men's National League. Justin, you lost 5-2 when you played Reading earlier on this season. Can you beat them today?
I think we've got to go into the game thinking we can beat them. It was a tough game away from home down there. Trying to play too open against them, and that cost us in the end. Today will be much tighter. All our best traits come out at home. We seem to play our best hockey here, so I think we've got a reasonable chance. It largely depends on how we contain their key players. They've got several key players, and we've got a game plan to try and limit their effectiveness, and it's about us taking our opportunities when we get them. It's difficult because Reading have got sort of 15 years experience in this league. They've been at the top of the league for many of those years. We're in our sort of infancy in this league, learning our way. So it's going to be very tough, but we're here to compete and we're here to see if we can take some points, yeah.
Is it important to have so many homegrown players in the side?
Well, it's good because you've got a continuity of teams through the club, and you have lots of players playing together through the years. I mean, we've got two families here that represent 5 players. I don't think we'll all be in the starting lineup, but it's good to have people that you know, people that you trust in the same side as you.
Who are these players that will be playing today?
Well, there's 2 families that sort of represent 5 players, as I said, and that's Andrew Brogdon, Alistair Brogdon, Stephen Brogdon, myself, and my brother Simon.
And Simon's short corner expert, is that right?
Yeah, Simon's picked up a new stick this year, and he's been able to flick corners in. I think he's scored 7 corners, and he's now the second top goal scorer in the league at the moment, which is really good. So yeah, looking forward to winning some corners for him today.
Okay, David Edgerton mentioned the junior development work that goes on here at Bowdon. In charge of the junior development hockey here is Roger Dawson-Smith. Roger, do you want to tell us a bit more about what goes on here at Bowdon?
Well, this morning we've got our jelly babies, which are the youngest members of the club. They come along every Sunday morning. Today we're out on the pitch. When it's a little bit colder in winter, we get them inside in the new training centre we've got at Alter Grammar School, which we use, and we try to give them a fun time on Sunday morning.
You've had a bit of success with your junior side as well, your under-18 boys. They've done quite well, haven't they?
Well, in the last 4 years we've been in the national finals 3 times and won it twice, most recently last year, and we're still in the competition this year. As a club, we look on that as a tremendous bonus, and that is what it is. It's a bonus. And the most important part is obviously the enjoyment, but winning has been quite tremendous. And actually, one of the coaches down this morning was in the first under-18 team that won the national championship.
Well, Bowdon Hightown Ladies have been incredibly successful. They won the Premier Division in 2004. The same year, they won the EHL Premiership tournament. They were cup winners in 2004, 2006 and 2007, and in 2005 they won a bronze medal at the European Cup. They've been national indoor winners on 5 occasions.
Okay, I have with me Claire Parkle and Liz Chafee. Parky, come to you first of all. You've won every game so far this season. Big game yesterday. Can you win the title this year?
We hope so. We've obviously had a great run of form to date, and coming off the back of Christmas we've got a few wins under our belt, and yesterday was a crucial game for us, so it's really great to take 3 points from us because Bolton obviously were in contention as well, so now we've put a bit of distance between ourselves and them.
So, Tina Cullen, she scored 17 goals this season, 7 from open play. How important is she to the team?
She's an invaluable player, just both on and off the field. The experience that she brings is incredible, and I think we can all say that we learn from her in so many different ways as well. What she does on the pitch is just amazing. It's brilliant. But off the pitch, she brings everyone together and we all get on really well because of it. She's brilliant.
So she's experienced, but you've got quite a few young players at the club as well, first and second team players.
Well, we do, yeah. We've got a large squad, and which consists of quite a few young players. Particularly, there's Sam Quick, and she's great. She only just missed out on the Beijing Olympics. She's an incredible player in the midfield.
Parker, you have a fine trophy in front of you. Tell us about this.
This is the Indoor Championship trophy, which we won a few weeks ago at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. We beat Slough in the final for the first time in 3 years, having been in the final against them, so it was particularly sweet this year, and we're looking forward to representing England in Europe next year now as a result of it.
Mike Edgerton, chairman of Bowdon Hockey Club. Tell us about a few of those individuals that have put the work in to make the club what it is today.
Well, I think everybody would know Bill Ball, who's really been an ever-present since he was the first team goalkeeper, and in fact played in one of the English Cup finals back in the 70s. So he's a player that's given his all to the club as a player, but now as an administrator, and he really is regarded as Mr. Bowdon. I think everybody would know him from most of the Premier League sides and clubs below that.
Now, the club really has developed over the last couple of years, hasn't it? Really to reach the peak that it has today. How's that happened?
Well, we're a club that has plenty of volunteers, people who really step forward and come up to the mark. Angus Brogden, for example, is Director of Hockey, and he's had a tremendous impact in the way that we've developed the first team side. Justin Pidcock coming back from international glory, playing for us at Bowdon, then moving on, because we weren't in the National Leagues then, to Neston and then to Cannock, and he's come back home and has done a tremendous job for us.
So, having looked behind the scenes at Bowdon Hockey Club, it's time for the action. Here's Bowdon versus Reading in the Slazenger England Hockey League.
Bowdon with the free hit on their left hand side, played across field to Dawson Smith. Good shot, good save from Brothers. Reading on the attack, good shot, Turner saves, and the follow up is saved again by Turner. Platts drives forward for Bowdon, cuts inside, feeds Michael Hoare, and it's a foul by Springham. Lee Barron gives a penalty corner. Ball's injected, it's not stopped properly. Edgerton's going to pick it up and try and work the ball into a shooting position, but the whistle goes, it's a Reading ball. Jones for Reading, lays it off to Pinks. Turner's out quickly, and that's a great save. Bowdon coming forward again, there's danger here. And Reading commit the foul, and it's a short corner. Platts injects the ball. Edgerton with a flick, oh, good save from Brothers. Pinks picks it up. This is a good drive down the right hand side. He's going to crash it across the D. It's going to be a short corner. Injection comes out, drag flick. It's not good enough to beat Turner. So Reading forward again. This is Dawson Smith for Bowdon. It's been tackled. And now Brown marches forward. Chance here for Reading. It's slipped across. This is D'Souza and Jonty Clark, and it's 1-0. Reading break the stalemate. And in the end, clumsy defending at the top of the D from Bowdon, and Reading capitalise. It's Reading 1, Bowdon 0. So this is David Edgerton. Fires it into the D, and Sinclair just can't get on the end of it. Just on the edge of the D. This is Brogden. It's a short corner. Platt sends it out. This is Edgerton. Another good save from Brothers. This is Austin Smith. Austin Smith threads the ball through. This is Jonty Clark, and he crashes it straight across the goal.
So that's it for this edition of Behind the Scenes. Bowdon lose 1-0 to Reading Hockey Club, thanks to a goal from Jonty Clark after 54 minutes. From us here at England Hockey TV, it's goodbye.